What up? It's K.Honesty, and I'm about to review Tyler Perry's The Oval, Season 5, Episode 9. If you haven't seen the 9th episode of Season 5 of Tyler Perry's The Oval, turn this video off, go watch the episode, come back and watch this video. And like this video, and subscribe to my channel. It's a simple and free way to support your girl. It literally takes less than 4 seconds to do. Hit the notification bell as well so you won't miss out when I post. And I'm not a public speaker, so I will tend to fumble my words. You're going to hear me say so, like, 1,000 times. It is what it is. I might stop to regain my thoughts. And I'm definitely be looking at my notes that I take over here throughout the show. Anything I say is my opinion. It does not reflect anyone or anything associated with the show. And comment below what you would grade this episode, what you thought of this episode, what I talked about, if I forgot anything, if I was off on anything, all that good stuff. Comment below. And I like to grade the episodes before and after my reviews. I'm going to grade this episode of Tyler Perry's The Oval. What happened on this episode? This is why I like to grade the episodes before and after my reviews, because sometimes I get to talking about the show and then I realize that stuff happened that I forgot about, and then I change my grade at the end. But for right now, I'm going to give this joint a C-. It didn't really do anything for me. That's me being nice. I feel like I want to give it a D+. I don't remember nothing really happening on here like that. D+. Yeah, I'm going to do D+. I might change it afterwards. I don't know. But let's get into it. Last chance, if you haven't seen Tyler Perry's The Oval, Season 5, Episode 9, turn this video off because I'm about to spoil the entire episode. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert. And I don't want to do that for people that haven't seen the show. If you haven't seen the show, you shouldn't even be watching this. You shouldn't even be logged on here. Had to get a swig of water before I started. Okay. So the first scene starts with so somebody did comment on my last review saying that that Kareem didn't get shot. He got shot he shot behind his head. So they were right. But like I said, I didn't know if they shot him in the head or not, because like I said, Kareem's not a needed character, so they could have killed him and nobody really would have cared. Like, it wouldn't have really mattered. Like, he wasn't really a character that we really need. Like him, Lily, Nancy, Alonzo, they, like, some of them characters, they not really needed. So so I wasn't really sure if he died or not. But whoever that was in my comments that commented on my last review, you was spot on. You was spot on, champ, spot on. But anyway, Alonzo, he shoots behind Kareem's head. Kareem falls to the floor. Hunter's like, get up. And the agent the one that was watching Simone, that was watching the vice president's wife in the bunker, that was standing outside the bunker, I found out his name this episode. His name's AJ. Because I guess we're going to be seeing a lot of him. So I was like, let me find out his name. And they said his name in this episode. I feel like they hadn't said his name before. So I just kept saying that agent that was watching the bunker that Simone was in. But so AJ, he comes rushing in after hearing the shot. He's like, everything okay? And Hunter's like, you want to get shot next? And he's like, no, sir. So AJ, he leaves back out. Hunter's telling Kareem, get up. He's still trying to tell him, like, he's still trying to say, like, who's your cousin? Tell me who your cousin is. So, this one Kareem finally, I thought Kareem was going to stand on 10 and not say nothing. I thought he was going to stand on business and not say, I mean, he stood on business as long as he could. But then he gives Hunter his cousin's name. He tells him Antonio's name, his full name. Hunter makes Kareem call Antonio. Then we get this scene. AJ, he goes up to Max and Bobby, tells them that Hunter is shooting rounds in his bedroom. Then he walks off. Max basically suggests to Bobby that they get some type of proof that Eli and Victoria are sleeping together and show it to Simone. And I was like, see, Simone, like, you were so geeking to get Bobby to come be your detail and all that because you feel like you can probably get him on your side or whatever. You should have been trying to talk to Max. Max the one that's really trying to get to the shit. Bobby just want to get in some draws. That's all Bobby care about. Bobby care about getting in draws or whatever. But Max the one that's really live trying to figure out what's the play here, the plots and all that. That's why when they finally got Simone out the bunker and Eli was like, Max, take her home. I was like, yeah, now she could try to, like, tell Max or whatever. And she was like, no, I want Bobby. And I was like, oh. Because Bobby just still playing that I don't know nothing, sir, ma'am, or whatever. But I feel like Max would have been like, look, I know something going on. But I feel like she should have chose Max. Like, Max seemed like the one that she should have chose instead of Bobby. So then Max tells Bobby that Sam needs them, to handle Manny from the Rockadushi camp. But he says, like, he got a lead on Jason, basically. He tells Bobby that. So then we back in the president's bedroom, residence, whatever. And Antonio's not answering the phone. I forgot I wasn't smoking. So Antonio doesn't answer the phone, and then let me unplug this motherfucker now. I'm irritated. I had my phone plugged up, so I couldn't really set it up against nothing. But now it's unplugged, so I can set it right there. Yeah. All right. So yeah. So they call Antonio. Antonio doesn't answer. So Hunter tells Kareem, take Antonio to the bunker. We're gonna find Antonio with or without you, basically. So then we get this thing. I ain't gonna lie, when Priscilla and Richard be in the kitchen, I'd be kind of irritated. I'd be like, oh, they talk about the same shit. It's kind of like, it was cool at first when we didn't know y'all was undercover CIA, because we was like, okay, well, why they trying to find out this? Why they trying to do that and all that? But now we know y'all motives there, and it's just kind of like the irritating kitchen scenes with them. It's kind of like, I'm over it. So they in the kitchen, they talking about hearing the gunshot. Priscilla's like, she basically suggesting they do something about Hunter. Richard's like, we can't really do nothing unless, like, ain't nothing we can really do. I don't know why he says that. Richard's basically still upset and worrying about Barry. Like, I still haven't heard from Barry. Tells Priscilla that the highest told him he was dead. But he tells Priscilla he don't believe it. Then he tells her about him when he was in the hospital. When he was at the hospital with Nancy, they had him view a body, but it didn't turn out to be Barry. I'm just like, poor Richard. Like, his son is dead out there. So then Priscilla suggests that Richard talk to Nancy. Like, call Nancy. And Richard's like, no, I'm not talking to her. Talking about you call and check on her. Priscilla's like, okay, I'll check on your wife. Like, bitch, you know why he not fucking with her right now. You know why. I know my picture probably look better, you guys, because I got a big-ass ring light now. I used to have a small one, but I got a big-ass ring light right here now, and I got a lamp right here, so I know this shit. I know this picture good. I mean, I'm hoping. Yeah. So, Richard leaves the kitchen. Priscilla calls Nancy, asks her how she's doing. So, Nancy like, I'd be better if I knew where Barry was. I'm like, bitch, you was the one saying he was dead. So Priscilla tells her, like, not to give up. Nancy asks Priscilla, like, is Richard mad at me? But then this is when Priscilla tells Nancy all the things she said while she was on that shit, on that Colombian flower. Then she asks Nancy, was it all true? Like, was it true what you said? So Nancy beats around the bush, but then admits that it was true. So Nancy's like, oh my God, like, I can't believe I told him all that. I'm coming up there to the White House. Priscilla's like, oh, you shouldn't do that. We busy. Richard ain't gonna want to see you. She's like, I don't care. I'm coming up there. So she says she coming up to the White House. I'm just like, what for? He ain't gonna want to see you. It was like that Swaggy P meme where he was like, okay. So in the Oval Office, Victoria and Eli and Simone are in there. Victoria's telling Eli that since Simone apologized, she's willing to let it go. Let bygones be bygones. So then Victoria brings up the whole fact that they tried to take her and Hunter down and all that. Eli says it won't happen again. Simone takes the full blame for it, says it was all me, basically, and apologizes again. And Victoria's like, you landed on thick, ain't you? So then Max comes in and tells Eli, we need to move you because we keep hearing gunshots coming from the president's bedroom. They all like, what? Like, Eli's like, I thought you said he couldn't move. And Victoria's like, he can't. She's like, don't worry, I'll handle it. So then we get to seeing Cal. He decides to come inside of Alan's apartment after waiting outside for him in the hall. He sees Dale. You know, him and Dale had that situation going on until Dale realized how crazy Cal was. So then Alan tells Cal, like, I need a few minutes to get ready or whatever. So Cal's like, nah, you here with him. Something else is going on. You're not telling me or whatever. So Alan tells Cal that Dale is there helping him pay with rent. Helping him with rent, I meant to say. So Cal, he ain't buying it, but for the most part, he's like, all right, whatever. He leaves back out, tells him he got 2 minutes. I'm like, this nigga said he had 8 minutes in the last episode. Now he got 2 minutes. How you supposed to shower and get himself together and all that in 10 minutes? So back in the Oval, Eli and Simone, they talking. He basically thanking Simone for apologizing. Simone asks, "Are they okay? Like, are we good?" Eli's like, "Yeah, we're good. When I get a break, we're definitely gonna go take a vacation." So then Simone leaves. Eli tells Max that he could take the rest of the day off and tells him to tell Barbie the same thing. But he also tells Max to reach out to Sam because he want to talk to him. About what? So Victoria, she comes in the president's bedroom, tells him, like, you gotta stop. Why are you in here shooting? Da da da. So Hunter's like, if someone tried to kill me, was it you? Victoria's like, I found you. I found you on the floor unconscious. So what kind of sense does that make? She's like, I need you as the president so we can live do these 4 years. I can write my book and go off into the sunset, basically. You know, Hunter be paranoid, like, I'm gonna find out who did it. I'm gonna find out if you had something to do with it. Da da da. So as Simone's leaving, she stops at the kitchen, goes in, and she hugs Priscilla up. It's like, I know how you feel. Priscilla's like, what do you mean? She's like, Victoria's sleeping with your husband. I think she's sleeping with mine too. And Simone's like, we got to get that bitch. And Priscilla's like, yeah, Simone's like, we need to get that bitch. Then she tells Priscilla that she has help, you know, her FBI agents. And she suggests that they meet later at her house to discuss more. I'm like, at your house? Why? That ain't even gonna look right, Priscilla coming to your house. It ain't gonna make sense. But I guess with Barbie as her detail, I guess they can get away with that. But now Simone probably feeling a little bit more better. She got somebody she can trust. If Victoria don't even know, you just helped her out. Like, Simone didn't know that Priscilla was your enemy, Victoria, and so you said something when she brought you y'all tea. So now Simone feeling like she got an ally. And she got an ally that works for the CIA and she don't even know it. So Victoria calls Donald, like, where are you? He's like, I'm at home. Like, Eli fired me. I could have swore Donald told Victoria that he was fired, that he got let go or whatever. I could have swore they told Victoria that. But Victoria's acting shocked, like, what? I didn't even know that. But either way, just come in. I'll handle Eli. Just come in. He's like, your boyfriend don't want me there. Victoria's like, I'll handle Eli. She tells Donald he's in there shooting or whatever. And Donald's like, who he shooting? Victoria's like, I don't know. He urges him to come in. And she's still on him, telling him that he need to find Jason. So then Max and Barbie, they got relieved from the president. And Max calls Barbie, tells him that he just met up with Sam. Yeah, he calls him, telling him he just met up with Sam. They end the call, they end the whatever. And Simone basically still thinking Barbie is keeping things from her. She's like, you're not telling me the truth. I know you know something, da-da-da. And she coming on to him basically like, you turning me down? Like, I thought you wanted me, da-da-da. And she also tells him that, she's like, did you know that Victoria slept with Priscilla's husband? And that he knew that. she said, do you know that Victoria taunts Priscilla about sleeping with her husband? And Bobby was like, oh, really? So now we got this, I don't know if it's a black site, the secret location or whatever that Sam is holding Manny at. Max shows up and Manny basically telling them, like, I ain't telling y'all nothing. He laughing at them about to torture him. He's like, I'm loyal to the Raku, whatever. So Sam tells Max, all right, you got it from here. I got to head back to the White House. I'm just like, oh no, Sam, don't go to the White House. Hunter's trying to kill you. He think it was you sleeping with Victoria. So Sam leaves and Max starts beating the shit out of Manny. It's kind of hard to feel bad for a rapist. I mean, Manny's a whole rapist out here. I can't really feel bad for him. I'm sorry. Like I said in my Ruthless reviews, he fine as fuck, but I hate his character. He's a rapist, so he fine as fuck in real life, but he's a rapist on Ruthless, so I can't really feel bad for him getting his ass beat. And he'd be the first nigga to drag the motherfuckers into the compound when people come across that compound by accident like Jason did. Manny is the motherfucker that take them into the damn cult thing. He didn't want to take them in there like, nah, I'm taking you to the highest. So it's like, fuck you, nigga. Fine as fuck though. But yeah. So then we back at Donald's house and two agents, they dragging in the cop dude that was helping Lily in the hospital and came to the house and thought he shot Donald up in the bed. They drag him in. And he basically like, man, you took everything from me, so just do it if you're going to do it. Because Donald's standing in front of him with a golf club. He like, just do it if you're going to do it. If you're going to kill me, you're going to kill me. You already done took everything from me. So Donald, he's like, nah, not yet. You know how Donald is, nut ass nigga. So he calls the agents back in there. He's like, yeah, put him on ice until I get back. I'm just like, oh my God. And then he's like, don't let Lily leave. I'm like, yes, let Lily leave. We don't need Lily no more. Every time we see Lily, it's not even like. So let me guess. Oh, wait, I'm going to wait till my predictions because we got this last scene. So we get this last scene. Jason, he calls Victoria. Victoria's like, where are you? Of course, he's like not telling her. He's like, somewhere you'll never find me, basically. And he's like, what I'm about to do next is going to ruin you and Dad. Victoria's like, you realize you killed someone too. And Jason's like, well, we all going down. And then hangs up on her ass. And you know Jason don't give a fuck. That nigga's suicidal. That nigga's a sociopath, psychopath, whatever. He don't give a fuck. So you know Jason going to do whatever he saying he going to do. I still think it's crazy that they let him go, that the compound, the Rocky Douchies let him go. They knew. The highest knew. The highest knew, man. And it's crazy that Manny knew who he was, too, and still dragged him up in that compound. You knew he was the president's son, and you still dragged that problem into the compound. That shit could have went bad. Because when Sam got the jump on him, he was like, now, did that kid come over here? He was like, what do he look like? And Manny was like, the president's son. So it's like, you knew that was the president's son. You still took him in the compound. And you gut shit that the president let him go. But that's how the episode ends with this phone call with Jason and Victoria. Like I said, D+. It still was a dry ass episode. We didn't get a lot. Like I said, I'm tired of those damn kitchen scenes with Priscilla and Richard. Because they don't be talking about shit. They two of my favorite characters, which is crazy. But they put him in this scene where we don't need. It's just like, I want to see them get active or something. I don't know. Like when Richard pulled up to the compound, to the Rockaducci's compound looking for his son. I was like, yeah, Richard getting active. When Priscilla was playing fake get back with Bobby, I was like, at least she's doing something. But them just being in the kitchen, I like them for what they are. It's like I want to like these kitchen scenes because I like them too. But they just they don't be talking about nothing. But Tyler Perry shows they dialogue is repetitive anyway. So it's kind of like, what can you do? What can you do? But predictions for episodes to come, what I was about to say was, let me guess. Next episode, we're going to get this scene where Lily's going to find the cop being held at their house somewhere. And they're going to have a conversation. And he's going to be like, help me out. Help me get out or something. I don't know. Something of that nature. Lily and that cop are going to interact. I feel like in the next episode. That's what I just feel like is going to happen. I don't know. Just because it's like they telling Lily not to leave the house. They got him hidden in the house. Like, what? Speaking of hidden in the house, if y'all haven't watched Found, I don't remember what streaming app it's on. Just look up Found on Google and see what streaming app it's on. It's a good show. Check that out. I might do a review out of that show when it goes off. It's still airing right now every Wednesday. I think on Hulu, Peacock, something. It's not on Paramount Plus because I just checked. But yeah, it's a good show. That was a sidebar. It's a good show. Check that out if you like crime show. It's about missing persons and stuff. If you like that type of stuff, check that show out. But yeah, that's one of my predictions. The Lily and the cop thing. Jason about to take their ass down. Jason don't care. I just hope Sam and them find him before he do it. Because they on the same page as Jason. Jason just don't know it. He can't trust nobody. I mean, his old mother tried to get him killed. So, I mean, how can you trust a nigga? I mean, how can you trust anybody? What is Alan going to do now? Well, now, because Alan's supposed to be going back to the White House. And what if he get the file for the FBI or whatever and get caught by Donald? Because Donald on his way there now, too. That'd be crazy as hell. And Dale, I don't know. Kareem, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with Kareem. And Nancy, when she get up there, like I said, Richard ain't going to want to see her ass. I'm like, get the fuck, bitch. You said what you had to say. Those are my little thoughts, predictions, whatever you want to call them for episodes to come. Thanks for watching this review. Comment below what you would grade the episode, what you thought of the episode, what I talked about, if I forgot anything, if I was off on anything, all that good stuff. Comment below. And like this video and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss when I post stuff. Because I don't only review The Oval, I review other shows as well. I'm about to do my Tyler Perry Sisters review, so if you watch that, check that out too. And I will see y'all in the next review. Peace. I be rhyming like shit.